Hey there, it's Elisa, the Half Asian Tarot Queen. This little poochy tail there in the corner, my dog, Harley Ray. I had to start the video over because she started barking in the first one. I'm here, I'm going to do a weekend love reading, which is kind of the pattern that I've started doing, but it's funny because all the readings this week have been sort of love-centric, which is pretty unusual, but I guess it's the holidays. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So this can signify the other woman in some sort of third-party situation, like that could be. But it's also someone who's kind of, she's in her power and in command of her emotions. But it's interesting that we're having this barking hissy fit as this card comes up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for each of the energies of the relationship and then a card for the relationship itself. Harley Ray? There's someone getting in their car right outside the door and she's freaking out, so just FYI. And I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot for this, so I'm just going to get overall energies for each of the parties, and then I'm going to pull a couple cards from a different deck to get some general energies. So this is sort of, on the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles, so like kind of clinging, like holding on to the past, like not wanting to let go. So a little bit stuck energy there. So that's the overall energy. So we have for each of the parties, so one party we have the Knight of Cups. So this is kind of like Prince Charming, you know, offering of love is being offered. And the other party we have the Four of Swords. So this person is kind of in healing mode and they're kind of withdrawn and they're just not really engaged. But the overall energy of the relationship is the Queen of Cups. So this is a nurturing, loving queen, you know. So this is, there's definitely some potential here, but these people might not be completely on the same page. One person's offering their love and the other person's taking a snooze over here. So I'm going to go over to this other deck, my Bianco Nero deck, and get some general energies for each of these people and see if we can get a little bit more insight about what's going on. Interesting. At the bottom of this deck we have the Two of Wands, which has been coming up a lot, but this is kind of like a decision point. So there's maybe a fork in the road happening with this relationship right now. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for each energy. Yeah, like I mentioned, the readings have been super love-centric in the last week or so. Almost every reading has been a love reading, so I've typically been doing love readings on the weekends because none of the readings were love readings, but things have kind of switched over, so I guess people are getting in the holiday spirit. But oops, I just dropped my whole deck. Sorry about this. Just as a reminder, so all the readings on here on this channel are timeless. So I release like approximately one video a day, but I have the videos arranged according to storyline and not according to date or zodiac sign. So basically there's certain threads of stories that kind of emerge over time, and I link them together in playlists on the channel. So there's like a video on the main page of the channel sort of explaining how this works, and you can look at that if you are confused. I'm going to pull one more card And then we're going to get right into the reading. Oops. Wow. All right. There's a lot of cards falling out, so I think we might be having like a little bit of a climactic moment, which is definitely a theme that's been going around this week for sure. I mean, I can speak for myself, because I'm like moving out of this shop, you know, my 10 years of making vegan cheese is coming to a massive turning point. I'm not really feeling the love thing right now, but this is for somebody. Hey, I mean, I have love for myself. Okay, so this person, the person that's offering their cup of love, they've got, hey, 3 major arcana cards. So like this person is like the Magician, the Sun, and the Hermit card. So it's interesting because this person is the one that's sort of offering their cup of love, but this person is coming up as the Hermit, which is a person who's kind of pulled away from society and is sort of like seeking like spiritual guidance. So they're kind of, I mean, that's kind of like a more intense energy of this, really, you know. So that's interesting. And then we also have the Magician. So this person is in their power, and they're manifesting the Sun, you know, the best card in the deck. So this person seems to be kind of at the point of a new beginning, and they're manifesting a new life, and it seems like, you know, they're trying to manifest love too. And they're being spiritually guided to do this. So then, on the other side, we have this person who's kind of taking a snooze. They're kind of, you know, doing this. So sort of mirroring the other person. And this person has the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Wands. So this card's coming up again. So basically, it seems like a major turning point or fork in the road for both of these people. And there's a lot of major arcana here. This person has all 3. The Cup person has all 3 major arcanas. This person has 2 out of 3 major arcanas. So not quite as intense, but you know, the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool are pretty intense. This is like a brand new beginning, you know, just like throwing caution to the wind and like going for it, you know, but they're still thinking about it. Like they're not necessarily acting on it yet. Whereas this person is starting to take action. So then, for the relationship, which, you know, this seems like a loving relationship that has potential, but the cards that we have for the relationship are the 4 of Swords again, so contemplating, a lot of contemplation going on. The Star, so this is a wish card, you know, wishes coming true, and then the Ace of Swords. So it's almost like both of these people have been contemplating this for a while, and it seems like maybe the truth of this matter is that they've both independently come to the conclusion that they are each other's wish, you know. So pretty interesting stuff. I'm going to pull 1 card of guidance from this Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot for each of the people and for the relationship, to see, you know, if we have some advice for either of these parties. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Oops, I had 2 that just accidentally flopped out on that one. So I'm just going to take them. But it looks like this might be, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so this person that's offering their cup, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a nurturing, loving, maybe businesswoman, but someone who's kind of in her power. She's like financially stable, and she's laid a solid foundation for something. And what's also interesting is that there's been a lot of intersection this week with the story of the divine feminine and that archetype and what's going on with the divine feminine. And this card, the Queen of Pentacles, has been coming up a ton, like orbiting around the energy of the divine feminine. So this makes me it kind of coincide these storylines. Like this person is intersecting with the energy of the divine feminine. Then on the other side, the advice that we get for this person who's still kind of, I think they kind of know what they want. They haven't acted on it. And what we have for this person is we have the three of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So this 3 of Cups has been in like almost every reading this week, and it's all about like reunion, reconciliation, and this is going to lead to total fulfillment, happiness, abundant, family, love, all the whole package. So the advice for this person is that there's like maybe a reconciliation that they're thinking about that's going to lead them to ultimate happiness. And then the advice for the relationship is we get the Wheel of Fortune again. So this kind of suggests that the advice for both parties is to just let go and go for it. Like it seems like this is something that's been being contemplated for some time, and like at this point the advice is to just go forward. Like the only way is forward. So it looks like a pretty big turning point that's happening this weekend. I'm going to pull one card from the Sacred Travel or Oracle to get some message to end the reading. And I'll leave you with that thought. But it does seem like all of the readings this week have been sort of leading towards this climax in the world of love. And this reading seems to confirm that some big shift is about to oh my god happen. This is the card that came out. Answering the call. The time is now. So pretty much what I just said. It's time to take action. It's time to go for it. This is the moment. It's happening. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with that thought. Have a great weekend, and good luck with all this, and let me know how it goes.